We have a good amount of dudes on this show. Lunchbox, Eddie, myself. So the four of us here, we're going to take this quiz. Are these things that we do because if we do them, it drives our wives or girlfriends, but we're all married, crazy? Number one, when you go into fix-it mode, meaning not allowing a problem to be solved over time or having patience, you just want to fix it right now. I would say this is what I'm absolutely the worst at. If there's something that is bothering her or she is upset about something, I only go, I'm going to fix it right now. It doesn't matter what it is, but I will take care of it. I don't even really want to listen anymore. I just want to go and kick down the wall and fix the problem.
Yeah, it's not good.
And sometimes they don't need the problem fixed. Sometimes she just wants me to hear her feel what she's feeling, and that's all.
I would say most of the time.
That's crazy to me. The fact that there's a problem and you don't want me to go and stomp out the problem by either stomping or massaging, right?
Sure.
There's two ways. Oh, this is the number one for me. I'm terrible at it. So, yes, I would get that. Eddie, does this happen to you?
100%. Man, you would think as long as I've been married, I would know that, but I still try to fix everything.
Lunchbox?
I'm a fixer. I try to help my wife. She has problems. I'm going to fix it. She tells me something's loose, the door handle.
No,
they're not
not
talking
that.
about
Not
fixing
literal.
things. We're talking about
problems.
like issues in life.
Like sometimes we just need to vent and share and have someone listen.
No, I don't try to fix those problems.
You don't? Do you do you just listen?
I listen as
He
I'm
doesn't
watching
even
TV.
listen to
that?
Yeah.
Okay. Ray?
Yeah, we're going to fix it. It doesn't linger too long.
Yeah. Okay, next one up. When you don't balance your hobbies well, meaning if you have a hobby and you spend 8, 9, 10 hours doing it, it takes time away from everybody. I would insert work into this for me, where that's a big struggle, where sometimes I will just lose track of time because I'm so dialed into a project or writing something, and she's like, hey, you've been working for like 15 hours today. You know, any chance you want to eat or hang, you know?
Take a break.
Yeah, and that is something I'm trying to work on. I'm trying to do better at it. But I wouldn't say it's hobbies, but I will say I will sit on the PlayStation sometimes and lose track. And then what will happen too is I will work for all day, 12 hours, and then I'll go, I just need to go and relax and play PlayStation for a little bit for 4 hours. And all time to go to bed. And I haven't seen anybody except work and PlayStation. So the balancing I'm getting better at, but I'm still pretty bad. Eddie?
Nah, I have no problem with balance. I'm pretty good at doing whatever I'm going to do on the side as hobbies go, and then spending family time, wife time. I can do all that.
The next one is not complimenting her. Ray, do you have an issue with this, or are you good?
I try to compliment her, especially at the pool, rocking that bikini.
Oh, nice. I compliment my wife a lot. I make a point to do that. So that one I'm okay at. The next one they say is when you can't leave work stress at the door, meaning you bring it home. Eddie?
I mean, I have about 2 hours of where I can decompress without them being there because my kids and my wife don't get home till about 4. So I have that time.
But you don't get home till 4.
3. I get there about 3, and then I play
But
about.
you don't need to
I
be
thought
here
you were
till
always
3.
here till 3.
Yeah, I'm working.
Ray?
Yeah, Eddie, you're funny, man. You're funny. But no. No, I'm good. You don't have to worry about me.
Lunchbox?
I don't
No, you
stress
don't.
over work.
Yeah.
Zero stress.
Yeah. I don't think I stress over it. I just always am in it. But maybe that is stress. These are things that your wives or girlfriends find that will drive them crazy. Fighting dirty, meaning if you get into an argument, you say things, you're like, oh, man, I wish I wouldn't have said that. Yeah, I just am too competitive in every part of my life that I just want to win everything all the time. It doesn't matter what it is. A game on the show, a disagreement. I probably could do better at this. Yeah, probably a lot better. Yeah. Anybody else?
I'll say the same. I
I
can do
go
better.
low blow.
Oh, you do?
I go low blow. No, that's the first thing you go for.
Like what?
You just go low blow or bring up something she did in the past.
Something she did in the past?
Yeah, because
Let me write this down. Hold on. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Music's fine.
Just listen.
Go ahead.
And then
So
what?
you're in this argument, and maybe if you're going to lose this argument, maybe she has a point, and you're like, dang. You go, well, you did this, remember 2 weeks ago, and it's something, you just bring up an old argument, like, see, you do things wrong too, and take the whole focus off that argument, and then she gets mad that you went back to the past.
We'll focus off argument. All
Don't
right.
write that down.
No, I'm going to use this.
Oh, that's good.
See if that works.
Hit her with like what she's most insecure about, stuff like that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
gets them.
All right, the
good.
final one is, do you ever compare her to other women?
Oh,
Yeah.
don't do that.
I would never do that.
How do you
Never.
I would never do that. Yeah.
No. What do you say, Lunch?
Well, it's just easy. It's sort of like, oh, you don't see her doing this, or, you don't see her eating that, or you don't see
What
her.
about like Sally wears a thong?
Yep.
What?
I don't know that I've ever
What?
met a Sally that I want to wear a thong.
Yeah. Sally Jesse Raphael.
That's it.
Ugh.
I'm just thinking.
Sally Fields.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's only 2 Sallys I know.
Comparing your wife to other women, Ray, ever for any reason?
Now, my wife's been throwing these women out there, like movie stars and stuff, and I'm just like, nah, not into that.
Same. Yeah, I'm like.
Why? What do you mean you're not?
I'm like
what,
this.
You just lied to him. Stop.
So
Disgusted.
those are the things that we do that drives them crazy, and we got to stop doing it. Comparing them to other women, fighting dirty, not leaving stress at the door, not complimenting her enough, not balancing well, and then we try to fix problems, not doorknobs, but like emotional.
Yeah, I don't. That's her deal.
That's what?
That's her deal. When she has an emotional problem, solve it. Like she doesn't solve my emotional problems because guess what? I ain't got any.
Good point.
Why don't you?
What is there to get emotional about?
But everybody does.
You know, anger is an emotion, right?
I don't have anger.
Okay.
I have annoyance by people like you.
It's a Bobby Bones show.